Hi everybody, it's Trish. I just want to show you what I got from my spring catalog purchase and celebration. During the pre-order time, demonstrators are able to also take part in celebration a month early. So I did my pre-order and I got my items yesterday. So I've been putting together a few things today and just trying to get things sorted again and back to some stamping and crafting. So I thought I would go through what I got. As always, I only buy the items that I love, and there was a lot to love in this mini. So I'll get started. This is a set of papers called T for Two Designer Series paper. I'm going to go through the patterns. This one. And then the roses. The polka dots. This one is nice with the prints and the backgrounds and all the different designs. Almost like a pinwheel. You could actually make a pinwheel out of that. It's beautiful. So saffron. This one here is right on trend again with the chevron and the pattern chevron. Very nice. I think this one's my favorite. It's got the saffron, the print, and then the roses in Pacific Point. I love that yellow and blue combination. Nice contrasting piece. Of course, these are all double-sided, so I've got the sides up in each one, so you get two of each, and then so basically you'd get two of each pattern if you prefer a certain side. And that one. And this one's kind of neat. This Polly Put the Kettle On will all have tea. It's got different newspaper write-ups about tea and the practice of having tea, and just old vintage doctor's reports on the benefits of tea and the proper making of tea. Just really kind of a neat designer page. And then a couple more, and this one with the hexagon. Again, very trendy. Okay, then I got the doilies. These are called white tea lace paper doilies. You get 24 of those. So they're thin and strong. Does that make sense? You could ink them, brayer ink on them, or mist them. Use them on cards or scrapbook page layouts. Really neat. I think they're beautiful. And then also with that are the tea time trinkets. It's part of this line as well. Two different clock pieces. A teacup and saucer. The teacup by itself here. And the teapot. And it comes with the lobster clasps and the jump rings. There's 5 of those for $7.95, I think. Really nice quality on those. Okay, and then some more embellishments are these. These are the new designer Build-A-Brads. You get 24, and the epoxy tops. So here's one I did up. I just stamped a little teeny tiny cup and saucer on a piece of designer paper. I punched it out with my half-inch punch, and then you just pop the epoxy on top and you're done. So you can coordinate that with anything. You could use solid color or pattern or a stamped a little something in there. Really cute. Those. Okay, oh, and then some more embellishments are these soda pop tops. These are new in the spring catalog. There's a couple of sizes, the bigger ones and the smaller ones. And here's one that I ran through my Big Shot to flatten it. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's really surprising how easily they flatten just through 2 plates. And I inked up the edges with a Sharpie marker just to kind of darken it up a bit, punched through it with the smallest handheld 1/16 punch and put a jump ring through, and I stamped that image from a set called Collage Curios. It's a script background with a flower and the Eiffel Tower, and I layered that punched out piece inside there, and I just filled it right up to the top with crystal effects. I let it sit overnight, and it's solid. It's really kind of a neat thing. Fun to play with. Okay. And then I got this ribbon. This is the 2-tone ribbon. It's 1¼ inches wide. It's really nice and soft, and this is the basic gray. I think it's really pretty. Coordinates well with that. And then this is the Delicate Details lace tape. And that's exactly what it is. It is a tape, and it's white, so you could also color that, any color to coordinate with your project. So there's this design, and yeah, it's got a backing on it. Peel it up really easily, like that, and you could stick it to a card or a scrapbook page. And then this is the other roll. 2 different styles. That one, sorry about the glare on there. Okay, there's that. And then this is another new Sizzlet in the spring catalog, and it's called the Pinwheel. $5.95. And this is what it cuts, and this is what it makes. Super easy. It's got the little, it cuts out the little holes. You just poke them out with a paper piercer, fold them in towards the center hole, poke the brad through, and you've got a little pinwheel. Reminds me of springtime. Okay, and then some more embellishments. I did get a lot of the embellishments in this catalog. I thought they were just gorgeous. This one here is called the Flower Trim, and it is so pretty and so soft. You could cut these out individually. You could group them, lay it across the bottom of a card, and you get 2 yards. And again, I think they did a great job with, you know, giving us a great variety of products, but being able to alter the color ourselves gives us unended options. So we can do that with misting or adding ink and just, you know, whatever your imagination leads you to do. And then this is the Artisan Embellishment Kit, and it comes with a couple of paper doilies, the heart-shaped one and the round one, and then the love tickets. Comes with paper flowers. You get 6 of these paper flowers. And some more trims. This is a vanilla trim. It's really nice and soft again. What I really want to know is where they got these tags, because you could definitely use those on something once you've used up your ribbon. I think that's a great die cut. And then this one has the cotton crochet trim, and in Primrose Petals this is a lace trim, and I think this is Rose Red or Raspberry Ripple, I'm not sure which one, but a seam binding ribbon. And last but not least, in the Artisan Embellishment Kit are these different pieces. You get some flat back acrylic roses, some flat back metal pieces, and this is a vintage faceted button, and a detailed acrylic heart, another button, and a pool party button. Great colors. And of course they coordinate with the tea time suite. So that is that. Then I got these white creped filter paper. Another new thing in there that you may not even have noticed, but you get these round, it's like a thin filter paper, almost like tissue paper, and you get some rounds and sheets, and I used one of the sheets to make this flower, and I inked that up with Baja Breeze ink using my brayer. I followed a tutorial by Stamp with Jody here on YouTube, and she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Her name's Jody Reinert, if you care to check that out. She has a great tutorial on how to do these, and I put a one of those new builder brads in the center there, so be a nice piece to add to something. I just like that I can color coordinate it to absolutely whatever I want. Okay, and then into another line. This one is called More Amore, and it's the designer series paper for Valentine's Day. And you get the die cut sheet of hearts. It's white on one side and this is real red. And then you get one that is Primrose Petals and white on the other side. So you could either use it as is and have a fantastic layout with amazing detail, or you could cut these out and you would have many little lace doily hearts. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to go through the papers, the different designs in this package. That's part of that. And this is the other side of that one. Again, they're a little bit distressed, a little bit of blurring out and graying out on the edges. Very pretty. Here's that zigzag pattern. Kind of a geometric pattern there. Here's a full sheet of a doily background. That one. This one is kind of neat. It says, "A loving heart is the truest wisdom." Charles Dickens. Sorry for the stomping. My kids are playing Connect upstairs and it's probably sounds like thunder. But believe me, it's not thunder. Not in January in Saskatchewan. This one is cute, hey? I really like that one. Okay, there is that. So then the stamp sets that I got this one here. It's called Collage Curios, and it's the one that I used in that bottle top, the script round, and then the different ephemera little icons there. And then I got this one. It's called Amazing Family. You're such an amazing mother, father, brother, sister, and friend. Bad glare. Sorry about that. Okay. And then this one is called That's the Ticket. And I've really been enjoying that ticket duo punch. So, you know, I had to get this one. I like all the different occasions. It has Admit One, Valentine's Day, Halloween, just ticket. There's even baby, happy birthday in there. This one is called Hearts Aflutter, and it is along with the Sweet More More. It coordinates with that, and the Hearts